Spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Missouri Tigers offense will start this game off. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is. Pulls it in on the left. And he's running in the open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Some misdirection with the counter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He's looking to throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Fires to the big fella. The Tigers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if
the quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Took a shot as he threw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And the pass hits, picked off. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. A strike downfield. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. free spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Give to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Missouri gets to the line quickly. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. This offense has a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here we go with the run on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense set on first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Nice move to keep moving. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The back goes in motion. He's going to pass on second down. He makes the connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising at times, and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everything.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Caught. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Pressure coming. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency now.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. The throw to the outside is complete. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in.
Open runway ahead. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Slips away. He hurls one deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
The Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Using the quick game. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. The run from the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. It'll be a draw. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets it out fast. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they're able to make the tackle. And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Missouri, 27. Florida Atlantic, 12.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Looking down the middle. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Utah State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it on the read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Made a defender miss. The expressway is wide open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This running back is so dangerous. He's going to hurt you running the ball, but they find creative ways to get him the ball in the passing game as well. Beautiful job setting up the screen. He was acting as if he was blocking, let the defender run right by him, and then he made magic happen after he had the ball in his hands.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Flips it out in the flat. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
He'll do it himself. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Bringing it back, it's Curse. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. A little release to the back.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Quick strike complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
2nd down coming up.
The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That makes the score Missouri 37, Florida Atlantic 20.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
Running back searching for a hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give from the gun. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
Number 13 on the field goal.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Missouri 40, Florida Atlantic 20.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that